Hey, Kathryn. If you would just kind of talk about what was working well for you and what you thought about game one.
I thought that we came out and played a great game. We were competitive every pitch. We were in it every pitch, from the first pitch through the last one. And I think what worked for us is just trusting the process, knowing that we were going to eventually get a run across. And just trusting my defense, knowing that they were going to get it done. And I'm really proud of us. We had a really great game. We played some really great team softball.
Kat, I know it got stressful in the seventh, but it seemed up to that point you had a lot of low stress innings. How important was it for you to get ahead of hitters, let your defense work, and you just did a good job of keeping them off balance?
Yeah, I mean, it's softball, so you always want to get ahead in the count. I think I was trying to go in and trying not to make it bigger than it was. Like, I know that it's supers, but it's also just another softball game, and I know how to pitch. Everybody knows how to catch. We know how to hit. So it was just out there and trying to stay calm in the big moments. And with COVID and there not being huge crowds, I wanted to make sure I didn't let the crowd get to me. But it was just a lot of pitch by pitch, and a drop ball is a drop ball, whether it's in supers or not. So just trusting what I have.
Kathryn, just talk about your defense for a little bit. I know you spoke about this before, just how big they stepped up and helped you secure the two-hitter.
My defense is incredible. I mean, I love them so much. They work so hard and they make incredible plays. And, they're just the best defense in the country, in my opinion, totally unbiased, but they're great. I love them. They sell out. They're in the right spot. They're making the tough plays. And that's all a pitcher could want. They're incredible.
Specifically, Sydney, just talk about her. You mentioned right spots. I don't think there's ever a time she takes a misstep. What's it like having her there on the corner?
It's so great. It's, a great sense of security. Knowing whenever somebody's going to hit it down the third baseline, I know that Sid's there. I know that she's going to sell out and make a great play. She's very sure of herself, which is always so great. And then also, she talks to me throughout the innings. She helps me stay level throughout the game. And she's just so talented. It's great to have Sydney Sherrill at third base.
The history of these two teams in supers, game one hasn't meant a whole lot. What's kind of the message in the dugout immediately afterwards and getting focused for game two tomorrow?
Just to come out and compete pitch by pitch tomorrow. Game one, this is the easy one. We got to go out there and focus on game two and just keep looking ahead of us, just what's directly ahead of us. You can't look back. We got to be confident in ourselves and just compete every single pitch because it'll be a dogfight for sure.
You talked about tuning out the crowd. I don't know what your regional was like as far as atmosphere goes. How excited were you to kind of have those moments again in front of a crowd, a hostile crowd?
It's great. It's what we want all year long. It's what we work for, to be in these big moments. So it's really cool. And sometimes, chanting LSU, it can be a little nerve-wracking, but also just reminding yourself that this is what you've worked all year for. You want to be here. And just trying to take a deep breath and steady yourself and just stay within yourself, keeping eye contact with everybody behind the plate. And I think that Anna was absolutely incredible behind the plate. Per usual, she's always incredible, but she was really keeping me centered, eyeing me up every pitch and, making some great frames, great blocks, just doing what she does. She's really great behind the plate always.
Yeah, are you expecting these games to be like this with pitching duels? Is that what you're looking forward to in the next couple games as well?
Yeah, you never know. I think that we have a really strong pitching staff this year. I think that they've got a great pitching staff this year. And you never know, because the more that you see a team, the more you can get used to their pitchers a little bit, or figure out tendencies, stuff like that. We're definitely going to get after some film. We're going to learn from today, but you never know. It could be two more pitching duels, or it could be two really high scoring games. It could be just one game. You never know. It's just pitch by pitch.
Any more questions for Kathryn? All right, thank you, Kathryn.
Thank you guys so much.
Good. Hi, y'all. Wow, what a game. Really exciting. Super Regional is so much fun to play. Kat and our defense did outstanding. They're a great ball club. Bringing that change up in second time through, trying to make some adjustments hitting. It just came down to the wire, and what a fun ball game. Really proud of our group.
Coach, do you like going against Beth, and do you kind of find the pitching matchups in these contests are really fun for the two of you?
Yeah, I mean, describes what fun is, obviously the pitching matchups mean you're probably going to fail quite a bit because she studies the game, and I know I try to study the game as much as I can and the hitters, and relay that to your pitchers. It's one thing to have a plan, it's another to have the pitchers to execute it and the confidence to execute it. And so, like I said before, Beth does a good job with that with her pitching staff, and I really try to make sure that our pitchers are comfortable doing that too. So yes, the game within the game, a lot of fun.
Coach, what was working for Kathryn best tonight?
I think really just trying to expand the zone a little bit. They were a little aggressive in their swings, and she was able to expand the zone. I mean, our defense made some great plays behind her. So, that's been kind of the MO all season. She pitches to defense. And but I think the biggest thing that I saw with Kat tonight is staying present. She stayed present every pitch. She kept her routine. She stayed calm in the end of the dugout in between innings. I just think that her presence was a big thing for tonight that worked for her.
Coach, what can you say about Sydney and getting the single, then running the bases to put herself in position to score on the sac fly, and then defensively just always being in the right spot?
Yeah, I mean, you can see that big smile on her face. Like, she's just having so much fun. And during the season, we struggled a little bit with the target on our back and the pressure to produce. And then we decided, this is who we are. We started owning it, and we started having fun with it. And she's really having fun. And you can tell in her at-bats right now, she's really present. And can't say enough about Sid. She's always been there defensively, and she's just so much fun to watch. And so she's really that spark that keeps us going.
Coach, could you comment on the idea that game one in this series doesn't necessarily mean what it might in some others?
Yeah, I mean, just, in the past for us, we've won one and lost the next two. We've lost the first one and won the next two. I mean, the sway of momentum is always game two. I mean, it sounds silly to say after you win game one, game two is so important. Of course it is, because you're going to the World Series, but game two is also the momentum going into game three. And crazy enough, we've been there with the LSU before. So, it's about first pitch tomorrow. It's about the next pitch after that. It's not about Oklahoma City. And we really got to stay the course and keep the moments present per pitch.
Coach, this has been the formula pretty much all year with pitching and defense. How important was it for Kat to go the 7 innings to help save the rest of the pitching staff for later?
Yeah, it's definitely, I mean, it's so huge because we got 2 other pitchers that, they haven't really seen. Likewise for them too, right? So, but, I also think that Kat's been in a lot of pressure situations, so she's really comfortable with that too. So she allows that comfort for the defense too. So, Kaylin's been there for her. This will probably be a little bigger stage for Danielle Watson, but she's pretty primed and ready to go. So I think we've got 3 really good pitchers to finish out the next opportunity for us. Thank you guys so much. Fun game for us tomorrow. We'll see you soon.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.